Hey, good morning. Happy Monday. Happy President's Day. We have a beautiful beautiful show in store for you, and you can tell you can't really see my breath. That's because it is 30 degrees standing here next to Gore Creek this morning. I took my gloves off. I took a layer off when I got here because it's just that warm. So we have some wild weather that's going to be, joining us for this week. We'll get into that on the show. We'll also let you know what to do to really enjoy and get the most out of your President's Day while you're here in the mountains. And of course, you will look at your headlines, and we'll just be, having some chat going on with me and Mare and Trisha. But we're glad that you're along for the ride. We hope that you'll chat with us as well. Vail Valley Live starts now.
Good morning, everyone, and happy President's Day. Maybe you have the day off, maybe you have the whole week off, like a lot of the students in Eagle County this week. But I'm Trisha Swenson coming to you live with Vail Valley Live from our Eagle Vale studios. Ashley LaFleur is out in Vail Village, and like she said, it is a balmy one this morning. We're in the 30s all the way from Eagle to Edwards, Avon, even Vail, and our daytime high could be reached early today before that storm all rolls on through. And we were hoping to see quite a bit of snow early this week. So let's get to that forecast right now, just so you can kind of see what's going to be happening, because things will be changing drastically compared to what we had over the weekend. So we're going to be seeing some snow come rolling through today, mainly after about 5 p.m. Otherwise, it'll be partly sunny before then, and a high near 37. So we're already into the 20s and 30s, depending on where you're at. And then we're going to see a high in the 30s for later on today. But then it's going to change. Things are going to be cooling off quite a bit. And tonight we're going to be getting some snow, breezy as well. And the chance of precipitation, 90% for tonight. And then for your Tuesday, snow showers as well, all the way through Wednesday. In fact, open snow is calling for possibly 6 inches at Beaver Creek on Tuesday, 5 over at Vail, and then 9 inches on Wednesday for Beaver Creek and 8 over at Vail. So hopefully this will all come to fruition. So not so much right now and today, but by tomorrow morning we could start to see some accumulation come on through. And this weather report brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. A great place to go shopping just over Vail Pass in Silverthorne. Great outlets on both sides of the interstate, about a 30-minute drive from here. And then we probably won't see the sun again till maybe Friday. So hopefully you enjoyed this past weekend with all the sunshine out there. And but the snowhounds, you're gonna love this forecast. So not great for driving, but it's definitely going to be a good time out there. Hey, thanks for joining us today. You can watch us in several different ways. You can watch us on our new Vail Valley Live YouTube page. Don't forget to subscribe to that so you can chat and learn a little bit more about what we're doing, even when we're not here on the show live, 7:30, 8:30. We like to go live like Cameron did. Helicopter land with Cameron, and then also our Facebook page. That's another good way to chat with us during the live show. So YouTube and Facebook chatting. And then if you're watching us on Comcast Cable, Outside TV, Channel 17 is where you can see us daily from 7:30 to about 8:30 or so. And then if you can't catch us bright and early, you can always see us on demand. Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire, and we're a podcast on Spotify. But on today's show, we're going to kick off your week by letting you know about a great women's ski brand. If you're looking for some great coats, and hey, the President's Weekend Day sales are going on right now. Skea, it's a great look out on the hill. And then what's new at Harvest, Nap Harvest? Well, we've got lots of things that are fresh there. That's down in Eagle Ranch. And then Hey, how did your New Year's fitness resolutions go? Well, Midterm Fitness can help you year round. Doesn't have to be just January. And then Ashley reporting from Vail Village, of course. And then we'll check out our headlines, the weather, roads, and so much more. But let's bring it out to Ashley and find out what's happening. And once again, she said it's very balmy out there, 20s, 30s. That's what the temperature is at right now. And boy, it looks beautiful. It's so pristine. Look at that
Oh,
creek.
yeah. Trisha, I felt like I just needed like a minute to just kind of hang out next to the river, to have it all to myself. And this is a great little spot, just down from the covered bridge and right next to the covered bridge store. And as you know, last week I was out here, and I tend to attract all of the trucks and specifically like the garbage trucks. And so I was like, all right, we're gonna go where the trucks cannot go this morning because
Yeah,
they can't find me here.
yeah, yeah.
So,
There's no roads right
yep.
there. Okay, good, good,
No,
good.
no,
Yeah.
there are not. But Trisha, for the first time this entire season, I think even when we kick things off in November, this is the very first time that I have not been wearing my gloves first thing,
I know.
and I literally had to take a layer off before we started the show. That has not happened at all. So
Yeah.
it is warm out here.
And that it's very weird for us to have temperatures this warm right now, and but it's kind of the warm before the storm and everything. So, and then the wind was really picking up yesterday, and even in the middle of the night, it woke me up. So like it's you could tell there's a change in the air of what we're going to be seeing. And hey, I love the sunny skies. What a gorgeous weekend we had. But I'm excited to have some snow. Last week when we had that storm, and I think it was Wednesday because I was out doing the live show, that was so fun to just have those snowflakes coming down again. We get excited about here, snow here. Metropolitan areas, not so much. In fact, I have a friend that was supposed to be flying in from Houston this week, and she had some flexibility with her travel. And United Airlines was already sending things out over the weekend warning people about, hey, if you're traveling on Tuesday or Wednesday, you may want to change your flight. So she's going to come next week. But when the airlines are already on it, like it could be the big one.
Oh yeah. Oh, they know. They definitely know. But that's a really good thing to talk about because I think we get into these dry spells, and then everybody is so used to not driving in those
Yes.
snowstorms, and you're just kind of taken by surprise about it. And then like maybe you're a little bit later on your morning commute, and then that causes some stress. And anyway, so yeah, it's exciting to see it back in the forecast, and just that little bit that we got on Wednesday, and like seeing you seeing you out like running around, and seeing it like collecting on your hat. I mean, it's so
Yeah.
exciting, and it is such a different perspective than a lot of my friends, in the metropolitan areas that are like, oh, snow,
Yeah.
oh.
I know we get excited for it. Like people are like praying for snow and everything. Well, actually, it looks like there are a few people starting to head in. For many, this is their vacation. They're starting their vacation here for the whole week, possibly. A lot of schools have this entire week out. I know a lot of our Eagle County residents. They may have gone to the beach or someplace different, or maybe they're just enjoying their backyard. But popular week to be out there. And hey, what I want you to do when you're walking through Vail Village, let me know about any good sales, because this is the time when
Okay.
things start to go on
Yes.
sale.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, there's some good sales that I've noticed. Just like over in Avon and Edwards, I know, like for instance, like Valley Girl Boutique, it's one of my favorites. They have their blowout sale. It's a perfect time to get like the cute things you still need. Like this coming in at like significantly discounted prices. So I'll
Yes.
keep my eye on that.
Okay, keep my eyes peeled. Okay, perfect. Okay, well, Ashley, we'll let you roam around. We're going to get to the headlines. We're going to talk about the roads and the changing conditions and a lot more. So, with Vail Valley Live, we're kicking it off on your President's Day.
Winter is coming, and you can enjoy every minute with Outside Plus, your membership to the outdoors. Whether you're exploring the backcountry or your local trails, Outside Plus has you covered. With expert advice on gear, product discounts, premium access to Outside TV and the Gaia GPS app, and inspiring content delivered from the most respected names in the outdoors. Become an Outside Plus member today to get free tickets and VIP access to this year's Warren Miller film. Join at warrenmiller.com/Outside Plus.
In the extraordinary. We're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
You deserve more from your steak. You deserve the only steak that's guaranteed to be perfect every single time. At Omaha Steaks, we're delivering old school quality with a now school mentality. That means aging every steak for tenderness, carefully hand carving, and obsessing over every last detail, so you never second guess a single bite. For a limited time, get 4 free chicken breasts and 4 free pork chops with your order. Go to omahasteaks.com/TV today. You deserve this.
Welcome back to Vail Valley Live. Time now to take a look at what made headlines in today's Vail Daily. We've got President Lincoln on the cover today. It is actually more Washington's birthday. Lincoln's birthday was on the 12th of February, and then Washington's is the 22nd. But here's what made headlines for the 21st of February. And on the cover, this was really cool. If you were anywhere near Tier 2 yesterday on Vail Mountain, you heard this happening, and you probably saw it happening. A Black Hawk helicopter with the High Altitude Army National Guard Aviation Training Site, which is called HATS, down in Gypsum. It takes off atop Vail Mountain during the Vail Legacy Days festivities Sunday in Vail. The helicopter landed by Avanti Express lift for a few hours to let people check out the bird and get photos inside and out. Our very own Cameron was there when it was landing, and it was so exciting. So if you go to our Instagram page, you could search that out, and it's pretty cool to see the power that those propellers have. But that's awesome. That was all part of Vail Legacy Days weekend. Now, for your headlines for today, upgrades for residences. Vail Town Council approves a $300,000 package of improvements to employ housing project, including solar panels and better windows. More on this can be found on page 883. Also in today's paper, Time Machine. We love to look back in our history, and we can go back all the way 70 years about what's happened today. And in fact, 30 years ago, Adams Rib developers were miffed about a newspaper report. Who remembers Adams Rib and that whole development? Well, you can kind of take a trip down memory lane on page A2. Also in today's news, groups try again to secure Colorado water for recreation. Proposed legislation would create recreation in-channel values reach. You can learn more about what this means and water rights on page A4. And then in Town Talk, thank you National Guard and Slovenian soldiers. We were talking about Vail Legacy Weekend. Well, we had quite a few visitors in town for this event, and the U.S. National Guard and Slovenian mountain soldiers were in town training and participating in Vail Legacy Weekend. They attended the showing of Chris Anthony's documentary Mission Mount Vanguard at the Vail Mountain School on Thursday. Anthony would like to thank them for being there. So that's in today's paper on page A19. Also in the arts and entertainment section, hey, Meet Your Musician. It is a brand new series that the Vail Daily is doing, so you can learn a little bit more about the singers and the songwriters behind the tunes. Today's featured musician is Kevin Danzig, so learn a little bit about him and his style of music. And then Leah Bonema headlines the Vail Comedy Show. The two LA-based comedians will take the stage at Brent Street Bar on Thursday. So if you're looking for a little comedy in your life, well, you can find it. More on this on page B2. So a lot of things in the Vail Daily today. You can pick up your free copy in newspaper dispensers from Eastville all the way down to Dotsero, or you can just go online, vaildaily.com. We'll give you these stories and so much more. And it might be a good idea to sign up for some of the alerts, because they'll let you know when I-70 is closed, especially as we go into the storm cycle. this weekend. But I want to thank Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea for this newspaper report right now. You can find them. They're located right at Beaver Creek on your way up the escalators to the Centennial Lift, or the Roastery Cafe is in Midterm. And then pay attention to the crawl on the bottom of the screen here. These are all the groomers that you're going to find on Vail Mountain. Vail Mountain about 97% open. Beaver Creek 98% open. So pretty much anything you want to ski, it's out there. And in fact, Meredith was just skiing Stone Creek Chutes. How was it?
It was definitely more challenging terrain than I've rode this year, and even on Beaver Creek in general. I mean,
Yeah.
my boyfriend's like, this is kind of the toughest terrain on Beaver Creek you can get to. So
Yeah.
I
Okay.
felt pretty good.
Well,
Nice
she's
job.
training for the challenge, so she's getting ready for it, which is this weekend. Hey, but right now let's take a look at the roads because there is smooth sailing right now. If you are leaving today and maybe have to head to the airport, you're going to find great conditions out there, but our weather is going to be deteriorating throughout the day. In fact, we're in a winter weather advisory for today all the way through Tuesday, and we're going to see some winds pick up also, which is going to be a little sketchy, and that can always make things a little tough for driving. So watch that, and then once we do see the storms come through, make sure that you plan ahead. Leave earlier than you think you need to leave so you can get to your destination on time. So account for that weather. Look at all that traffic that's going eastbound. You can just see people heading back down to work tomorrow if they have the day off today for President's Day. And then allow plenty of follow distance between you and the vehicle ahead of you. Oh, look at that guy. He's using the turn. I don't think he's supposed to be doing that. He was using the little turnout that is usually for emergency vehicles. All right, we find all sorts of things on our little cameras here, but road conditions, like I said, they are going to change drastically as we get through our day. So most of these snow showers are going to be happening mainly around 4 p.m. tonight, so you're fine for the next several hours. But once that comes through, the wind, the snow, and just the temperature's getting a little bit colder, especially overnight, could wreak some havoc. So that's a quick look at the roads. Let's take it back out to Ashley and see where she has wandered off to in Vail Village. She's there live today. Okay, Ashley, what do you have?
Okay, so I'm playing with fire here just for a second, but I really wanted to show this to you. So I'm standing next to one of the trucks. So if this goes south, we're not gonna be able to hear anything I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I'm standing outside of Pepe's Hotel Graham Shamrock, which is right behind me, but definitely not in Vail. But as I was walking by, I could not help myself, Trisha. There are some little flowers
Oh my goodness.
that are starting to come up and bloom. Do you see this?
Oh my
How
gosh.
crazy is
Yeah.
that, right?
It's
then
February.
We also have. I know it's like right next to the snow. We love, but we have some very resilient flowers and plants here in the mountains. But look at underneath the ski rack. Oh, sorry, I'm bumping you around a little bit. Look at underneath the ski racks. Do you see the little green shoots? Just
yeah.
popping up all over the place.
Oh, wow.
So, yep, there's some tulips that are right out and say hello. But of course, they're going to be a little bit surprised by this storm, like I'm sure a lot of people will be. So we'll see
Yes.
how they survive all of that fresh snowfall that we're expecting to get. But isn't that amazing though? After living in Breckenridge for about a decade, I moved down to Boulder and I started, they have a lot of tulips that are right along the Pearl Street Mall, and they start February. And I was like, people start seeing flowers in February? This is so weird. So anyway, it's happening, but it's going to be covered with snow here shortly. So
Okay. I know. Yeah. And what do the skies look like? They're just some high clouds?
So yeah, let me kind of point you down here so you can see we do have a little bit of blue sky, but also some cloud cover. And that's off toward the west, right? But that's off toward the east. And then as we look toward the west, really can't see much. A lot of cloud cover. And, I have to tell you, on my way in this morning from Eagle, it was probably one of the most spectacular sunrises that I have seen.
Yeah.
very long time with
You know,
all the cloud cover and the peaks. It
I
was like
saw
cotton
all the
candy.
pinks. Yeah, it was really pretty. The pink. It was a beautiful, beautiful morning. The sun, and then the moon is still kind of bright. You know, it was full last Wednesday, so we're still seeing a little bit of that moonlight and everything. But actually, I've got a little bit of President's Day trivia. Can you name the first president to appear on TV on the 30th of April in 1939? Oh, that's a tough one.
Uh,
I'll give you his initials. FDR.
President. Oh, Mr.
Frank.
Rich. Oh, that's that was going to be a guess. Okay, that's
Yeah.
cool. I did not
Franklin,
know that.
FDR, Franklin D. Roosevelt. Name the first president to live in the White House.
Oh.
So they probably had to build
Oh.
it.
Was it like Adams or something?
Yes.
Is it around
Yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah.
It
So
was
it's
really?
John Adams. John Adams.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, hey, and then this one, okay, only 2 U.S. presidents signed the Declaration of Independence. Who are
Oh.
they?
Oh. Oh, I don't know.
Well, okay, the other one you just mentioned, he was the first one to live in the White House. So
Adams.
John Adams. Okay.
Okay.
And then there's a statue of this one over at Beaver Creek. And Brazzo was just sitting by him.
Oh, Washington.
No.
No. Oh, I thought he was saying that was Washington.
TJ.
Oh, Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
Oh, put me on
Okay.
the spot with historical
And then,
trivia.
hey, how about this one? Who was the first president to be married in the White House?
Oh,
That's
Mary,
kind of
the Bachelor.
fancy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
this is kind of fancy. Taft.
You know what? It was Grover Cleveland, but Taft.
Oh.
Okay, he's got another bit of trivia.
He
Okay.
wasn't he like the first one to get stuck in a bathtub or something? That's all I remember about that.
I know there was a. Hey, who is the shortest president with a height of 5 feet 4 inches?
Oh, wait,
What?
how tall are you?
Oh,
Aren't you like
I'm 5'0".
Oh, right. Oh, you're
So
just
he was
five-
taller than me.
five even. Oh, okay. Oh gosh, dang it, I don't know.
James Madison. Yeah, James
Oh.
Madison. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
He
a
was,
little.
he was towering over you. All right.
Yeah. And then I get one more for you. Well, these are pretty hard. Okay. Let's see. There was a president born on the 4th of July. That was Calvin Coolidge. So yeah, there's all sorts of crazy trivia. And really they also call it Washington's birthday. We also honor Lincoln because Lincoln was born on February 12th. So yes. I think it says 13 states out of the 50 don't observe President's Day. Some get it off. We're working. A lot of people work during this
clearly we
day.
don't.
So, but I know
Yeah,
that the
Tom's enjoying the day off.
yeah, but the post office and the banks, they'll be closed today. The markets, stock market, that kind of thing, that'll be closed today as well. But hey, you're over by Splash Blossom. Show me that
I
red
am. I
hat
just wanted to
behind
see
you.
if they. I know. Look at this beautiful red hat, and I love that they have like the jewelry. So cool ways that they you can just adorn yourself, right?
I know.
And Hillary always talks about having a trip treat.
Yes.
Right? So you can find yourself a little piece of jewelry to take home with you and remember your time here in the mountains. And then it's not going to, take any more room in your suitcase. And it's going to be something you're going to cherish for a long time. But how cool is that?
I know. That's super cool. I like that little hat. That's cool. Okay. Well, hey, we've got more shopping that you've got to do. You got to find some sales for us. And hey, speaking of clothing, we're going to also let you know about Skaya and That Great Brand. We're going to let you know about Nap Harvest. A lot more things coming your way. Okay, Ashley, we'll let you roam around a little bit more and avoid those garbage trucks. It's been very quiet this morning. Maybe they have the day off.
Yeah, no, they definitely don't, but I'm gonna see if I can keep avoiding them.
Okay, all right. Okay, we'll check in with you just a little bit. So Ashley LaFleur down in Vail Village. Hey, don't forget our mountains open 8:30 at Vail and then 9 o'clock over at Beaver Creek. And Beaver Creek goes all the way till 4 o'clock, except over at Arrowhead and Bachelor Gulch. You got to get on the lift by 3:30 if you want to get back to main Beaver Creek Village. And then over at Vail, like I said, 8:30 is the opening time, and then 3:30 is the closing time still. And it's a little bit earlier in the back bowls. They're at 3 o'clock. That includes Game Creek, and then Blue Sky Basin closes even earlier than that. So Earl's Lift, Pete's Express, Skyline, they'll close earlier than the back bowls. So if you're going to go out there today, I'd maybe go out there earlier because the visibility could change as we see the storm roll in later this afternoon. But that's a quick little mountain report for you. But we'll be right back after this short break.
Skiing is more dangerous than ever due to crowded slopes and people skiing faster than their abilities allow. Hi, this is Joseph Block, a ski injury attorney at Block and Chapleau. If another skier or snowboarder hits you from behind and injures you, you're entitled to monetary compensation. Remember, the downhill skier has the right of way. The uphill skier has a responsibility to avoid skiers below.
If you've been injured, you need to call an attorney to protect your rights. It's important to preserve the evidence immediately. Call Block and Chapleau today at 970-926-1700. We've been doing this for over 30 years and have collected millions of dollars of compensation for injured skiers and snowboarders.
Block and Chapleau has offices in the Vail Valley, Frisco, and Denver to serve you. Your case is our priority.
If you've been injured in an automobile or ski collision, call us today at 970-926-1700 to speak to an attorney, or go to vailjustice.com.
You're probably wondering, what makes these chips taste so good? Here's a hint. It's lime. They taste like lime. Tostitos, get to the good stuff.
When you let nature just do its thing. Is it any wonder our beer tastes so pure? Michelob Ultra Pure Gold. Organic by nature.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Betteridge. Fine jewelry and watches with exceptional service since 1897, located in Solaris.
Wow, if you step outside, you're going to notice it is pretty warm out already this morning. We're going to reach our daytime high, and then things are going to change as the storm rolls on through. Now, we won't really see too much happening until later this afternoon. Snow showers likely, about a 60% chance after 4 p.m. So we'll see some clouds start to increase throughout the day. Daytime highs right now, we're going to be in the upper 20s, low 30s, and then we'll reach into the upper 30s for today. And then overnight, we'll drop back down into the teens. The winds are going to pick up. They're going to be west-southwest, 10 to 15 miles per hour, but then with gusts as high as 25 miles per hour. So you might think, oh, should I drop a layer? Well, if you're going to be up on the mountain later this afternoon, you might have that wind chill to factor in. But not a lot of accumulation today. And then we get into a winter weather advisory tonight and into your Tuesday. Now, snow showers likely tonight. Chance precipitation 90% with new snow accumulation of 1 to 3 inches possible overnight. But then when we start to really build is Tuesday into Wednesday. We're looking at here possibly 6 inches on your Tuesday for Beaver Creek, 5 over at Vail, 9 for Wednesday, and 8 for Vail. And then a little tapering off on Thursday. So when it's all said and done, maybe 18 inches in the next 1 to 5 days, 16 over at Vail. So that's according to opensnow.com. So the weather, once again, is going to be changing for us and for the Denver metro area also. So today should be pretty good for traveling until later on this evening. And then the mountain, we've got 97% open on Vail Mountain and 26 lifts out of 32 lifts operating. Operating hours, 8:30 to 3:30. We won't change the operating hours till March. Usually they do it in February, but this year they're just going to wait till March 13th, and then it'll go 9 to 4, just like Beaver Creek. But some good groomers out there. Pay attention to the crawl that we have running. That's going to let you know what's groomed on Vail Mountain. Now, we do Vail Mountain because Beaver Creek, we don't get their grooming report in time. By the time we start the show, we still have yesterday's, but what I do is I can pull it up, and some of the Groomer's Choice over on Beaver Creek for today. We've got a lot in the new McCoy Park area. So we've got Unwind and Exploration. Those are new in the new McCoy Park area. Or if you want to just maybe head over to Strawberry Park, we got President's Fords groomed for you on President's Day. And then Bitterroot groomed for you in that area also. Then Gunders and Grubstake and Sawbuck and Bachelor Gulch. And then if you're going to be going over to Arrowhead, Little Brave, and Cresta have been groomed in the last 24 hours. So that's a quick little grooming report for you. Beaver Creek open 9 until 4. So you got a little more time, about an hour before the Beav opens. But hey, speaking of the Beav, let's check in with Ashley and talk about Beaver Creek events because they have something pretty cool going on in honor of President's Day. So Ashley, they've been doing their Spangled, which is their President's Weekend celebration. And today you could see a bald eagle, a symbol of our American flags and everything. So tonight they're going to have the Raptor Education Foundation, and they're going to bring out some of these gorgeous birds. Photo opportunities are going to be available. So after the lifts close, you get that chocolate chip cookie at 3 o'clock, head on down to the ice rink, and you could get a picture with some of these beautiful, beautiful creatures.
That's so cool, Trisha. I'm always so taken aback by how big the bald eagles are, and I saw one. This is like the second weekend in a row that I've seen one flying around an eagle. This time it was kind of right by Walcott, just like following the river, but they're so cool to see up close. And I mean, they're huge. They're absolutely huge. So it's a little intimidating. It's nice to actually have a little distance, know that somebody else is has control of what's going on,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that'll be going on at 4 o'clock. And then tonight, last week was such a busy week for the Villar Center. They don't stop. They've got another show tonight, and this is called Yamato, the Drummers of Japan. And I don't know if you've ever seen any of these groups or seen videos about them, but they're in those big traditional, I think it's Waideiko drums. Huge drums, and it's just going to come to life on stage. High energy show. So this will be tonight at 7:30. So kind of a cool thing. Maybe even take the whole family to this.
Yeah, I mean, I love the breadth of shows that the Villar has, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the fact that, it's such an intimate venue. You have just over 500 seats. So no matter where you're sitting, it's going to be an excellent show. And actually, Trisha, I got to tell you, my Uncle Bill is watching right now, and he and I have gone up to see a Christmas show up there. I think it was the 10 Tenors, actually. It was a couple of years ago.
Oh, wow.
But I mean, such an incredible environment, and so your entire family along. And then look at how things are scrolling. They have something almost every single night. It's crazy.
I know. And you know what? The 10 Tenors, they just played last night, and they did all of the love songs. And I didn't realize that you could even do 10-part harmony. I mean, usually it's kind of that four-part harmony, but the stage just filled up with all the classic love songs like Unchained Melody and All You Need Is Love, and those Aussies, they really know how to make it that, just that whole area sing. And Ashley, we are bringing
Hold
in.
on.
Oh,
I hear it. You're welcome.
8:05. Hey, you went 35 minutes without having the garbage truck by you. But hey,
I mean,
he's moving pretty fast. He's moving pretty fast.
That's
So
gotta
that's
be some
good.
kind of record. At least, yeah, he didn't stop like right here. Okay, sorry, but
Okay, yes. So we've got the Yamato drummers tonight, and then the Colorado Symphony Orchestra playing on Thursday. And then did you realize that Fat Tuesday is coming up? I think it's March 1st. And kind of in honor of that, this Saturday they bring in the Mardi Gras Mambo, and that's going to be the dirty all more trucks. All right.
okay, I'm sorry. Fat Tuesday.
Fat Tuesday, March 1st. But in advance of that, the Mardi Gras Mambo, this is going to be featuring the Dirty Dozen Brass Band, who's played here before, Nathan and the Zydeco Cha-Chas. And this is going to be a big, big show. Lots of fun. I think people will be dancing in the aisles for this. And they've got their special drink special, the View Care, I don't even know how to say that. It's a New Orleans cocktail dating back to the 1930s. So that's going to be their featured drink that day. So what a fun time. So get your tickets. A lot of these shows do sell out, so it's kind of neat to be able to, hey, ski or snowboard all day and then do something fun at night with the Full Arts Center. But Ashley, we've got to get to it's the 50th anniversary of Skea Clothing. They started in
Yes.
1972.
So, Trisha, I wanted to just show you really quick. The reason I'm standing right here is
Yes.
because President Ford, when he lived here, and thank you, Uncle Bill, he pointed out that President Ford liked to spend his Christmases in Vail. But right behind you can see these windows, and this is the lodge at Vail, and President Ford had a place here, and that was before he became president. And then once he did, they were like, "Listen, like we cannot guard you properly up in this business." So he would actually stay at a friend's like big house. But this is where he used to have his place in Vail. And also, right next to me you have the Golden Bear, and then we have the Left Bank, which is a restaurant that he and the First Lady used to frequent. So, back in the day, right, like you have the president matriculating here, you have like the Kennedys rolling into town, you had like some royalty up in Vail. And looking the part is such a huge part of the experience in Vail, and it still is today. And someone that was a trendsetter in this area was one of the founders of Skea, and so they really have this legacy of really embodying the Vail woman, and bringing to life the fashions, the trends that are of the time, and also the classics. And so to learn a little bit more about this piece of Vail history that was very much a part of things while President Ford was here and helping things just to be that much more glamorous, and they're still doing it today, let's take a closer look at Skea.
Born and based in Colorado, Skea is designed for women who ski by women who ski. As ski instructors, professional skiers, and U.S. ski team members, we know what works and why. Since 1972, our passion for fashion, the mountains, and an active lifestyle have been evident in every thread of the Skea line. Beautifully crafted, stylish performance wear for on slope and off. Share our passion for the mountains, wear Skea. Skea is committed to providing you with extraordinary style and luxury without sacrificing function and purpose. We use the highest quality fabrics and a vibrant color palette each season. Our designs are classic yet contemporary. Skea gives you the versatility you need for your active lifestyle. Our styles and fabrics maintain the exceptional look, quality, and comfort that have established Skea as a luxury brand that actually works. Unique in a world of sameness, Skea is set apart for the woman who knows what she wants and how she wants to feel. Family owned and operated, Skea is truly the product of a family passion for skiing and for the mountain lifestyle. Founders, the Boyers, grew up in France and Canada and loved skiing. Jocelyn Boyer was the first to wear a one-piece suit at Stratton Mountain, Vermont in the late 1960s. In 1972, Skea was born as a combination of the words ski and sea, hence Skea, showcasing both summer and winter collections. Diane Boyer took over the family business in 1995. Residing in Vail, she embodies the Skea woman, confident and ahead of the curve. A passionate skier and outdoor enthusiast, Diane knows what her customers need to look great while doing what they love in all weather conditions. As the first female chairperson of Snow Sports Industries America and Colorado Snow Sports Museum Board of Directors, Diane gives back to the ski industry by forwarding snow sports as a lifestyle choice. She encourages everyone to enjoy the physical and mental benefits of being on snow. If health and wellness are the new wealth, then we who enjoy skiing must be the wealthiest and luckiest people in the world. Follow your passion to your dreams. Skea.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
Vail Valley Live outerwear provided by Skea Limited.
Get more information at VailYetiHockey.com. Go Yeti!
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Live Sotheby's International Realty, Colorado's leading real estate firm. Contact their Vail Valley broker professionals today to help you live the life you love.
All right, the weather's going to be changing. We are already feeling balmy temperatures, kind of the warm before the storm, but the storm really won't get here till later this afternoon. Snow showers are likely mainly after about 4 p.m. today, so it should be pretty smooth sailing traveling-wise in case you've got the day off and maybe you're heading to the airport for this President's Day, or if you got the whole week off, hey, we've got snow in the forecast for the entire week. Here's a live look at Lion's Head. We'll be opening up the lifts at 8:30 over at Vail, 9 at Beaver Creek, and at temperatures, we're in the 20s already and even 30s throughout some areas in the valley. Our high today will be about 37 degrees, but the wind chill factor could come into a play. We're going to see winds southwest 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts as high as 25 miles per hour later on today. Chance of precipitation this afternoon is 60%, but not much accumulation today. What could happen is more tonight, maybe 1 to 3 tonight, and then another 1 to 3 tomorrow. And in fact, Open Snow is calling, if everything lines up and these models are predicting the snowfall that Open Snow is, we could maybe see 9 inches throughout your whole 24-hour period on Wednesday, and 8, that's over at Beaver Creek, and then 8 over at Vail. And so hopefully this will produce a lot of snow. I know we enjoyed the blue skies and the sunshine that we had this weekend, but hey, it's time to get that snow coming back into our area. We had a great cycle during the holidays, Christmas into New Year's, a lot of wonderful snow showers. Hopefully this will come through. And if we do see the weather shape up, the way they're predicting, we might not even see sun until Friday or so. So this is what we're looking at right now. And then lift and terrain status, 26 lifts open over at Vail out of 32. 97% of the terrain is open. They did open up Earl's Express. That's in Blue Sky Basin. They've also fired up the grills out in Blue Sky Basin if you want to bring your own burgers or brats or even get pretty fancy. I've seen salmon on the grill out there. I've seen lobster tails. A lot of fun things over in that area. And then over at Beaver Creek, we are going to be seeing quite a bit of the mountain open too. We got 98% of the terrain open, 25 lifts out of 25. So everything's open right now. And we did just see the grooming report pop up, and a lot of good groomers for you today. And Talents Challenge is happening this weekend. So if you haven't been practicing, definitely you want to get your legs ready for it, your lungs ready for this, because these are long, steep black diamond and double black diamond runs over there. Yeah, look at this. Bumps, a lot of bumps as well. So this is what's happening. It'll be Saturday and Sunday. You can sign up for it online, beavercreek.com, and it benefits this SOS Outreach, which does a lot of things for kids in not only our valley, but ski areas all across the nation and from cities. A lot of these kids have never been on snow before, so it's a wonderful benefit for them. And the registration includes your access to the Talents Challenge, and then your lanyard and your credential for tracking your runs. And it is the special 19th annual Talents, and they're going to be some swag and some food and a little lunch after you're done. So plan on doing this. But if you already do it, be like Meredith, and hopefully you've been practicing. She has been training for this. So I'm very proud of Meredith for doing that. But that's a quick look at what's happening there. Are we going to go to Ashley? Okay, let's see what Ashley's got going on now. Out at the village. Oh, wow.
Just wanted to show you the lift line, Trish. Things
Okay.
are definitely picking up around here. You can tell it's a holiday Monday. That is
Yes.
for sure.
Oh, yeah. It usually never looks like that on a Monday.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. So, the lift doesn't start turning for another 15 minutes or so at 8:30. So, if I kind of step out of the way here, you can see that we're not quite completely full in the maze just yet. And then right here we have the ski school line that's kind of forming. So we still have a little bit of room. It's nothing crazy, but it definitely is busy. And you can see there's a lot of families, a lot of ski instructors, just a lot of activity taking place down here next to Gondola 1.
Okay, and you know what? We'll see a little bit of sunshine today, but if I was going to choose which goggle to wear, I'd probably wear something with a lighter lens. Or, some of the goggles, you can get it, and it's almost like you could swap them out on the lift and then bring your little goggle sleeve, put that in your pocket. Maybe it's sunny in the morning and then cloudy by this afternoon. And make sure you get
having that option to change lenses is so key. And I feel like today, right now, I feel like the light's already pretty flat. So let me lift you up real fast. Let me see if I can show you.
Let me see the
We
skies.
do still have some patches of blue sky, just a little bit though, and then I'd say mostly cloudy skies developing. So I would say it's going to be a little bit more flat than anything today, but being able to have that option is definitely nice to be prepared. But Trisha, one of the things that I enjoy so much after a great day of like getting after it on the mountain is sitting next to a fireplace and then taking a big old nap after having delicious to eat, maybe a margarita. And one of the best places that I found recently to get like that healthy after you're on the mountain, meal, especially if like you're like myself and you're not exactly like the greatest chef, is Nap Harvest. They're right down at Eagle Ranch, so it's very close to my neighborhood. It makes me more convenient for me, but very much farm to table, and they have some really, really, really cool options. I don't know if you've been in there, but of what they have, and it's fresh, it's organic. They have so many different, also great gift ideas too. Like if you have somebody that's hosting dinner for you, you can go and pick them up a little hostess something,
Yes. Oh, yeah. We love it down there. So, yeah, let's go visit Nap Harvest and find out what they have going on for February.
We are part of the nature, and we really need to remember that and our piece of that. And we have so many products that really help. This Swedish dish towels, for instance, these take the place of sponges. They take the place of paper towels. I've got 2 or 3 of them. They last months. And then you could throw them in the dishwasher when you've got a full load. So that really helps with paper towels. We've got all sorts of bees wrap. So instead of using plastic bags and things like that, you can use this, and it's also made with beeswax. So very, very good for the planet.
Such a great idea. You know, you think about the impact, if we can just make a few choices each day to reduce that footprint, it makes such a huge difference.
It does. Your money speaks, and you have a choice of where to spend it and how to spend it. So the power is with you. And I think that's really beautiful because we can make a difference starting with ourselves.
Absolutely. And then this jewelry gives back as well.
I love this. So we have lots of little jewelry things, but they give back to the planet for different causes. And we just think that's wonderful. So these are the kind of vendors that we seek out because they are part of our ethos of sustainability, give back to the earth.
That's great. And then the seed bombs, of course, we have to protect the pollinators, such an important part of the food chain. And looking into spring, these look so fun.
Is this fun or what? Seed bombs. I love this idea. And again, you know, Knapp Ranch and Knapp's Nectar manages 20 hives up and down the valley. So to us, it's really important that people are out there helping these bees. They're looking for water, they're looking for pollinator plants. Don't poison your dandelions. That's the very first food that bees go to. And when you use Monsanto Roundup, you are killing the bees. So please don't do that.
So important to protect the pollinators, support local, and support some great causes.
Absolutely.
All right here in the Valley. Thank you so much,
You're
Carrie.
welcome. It's a pleasure.
Love is the theme all month at Knapp Harvest, and they invite you to experience their love of food, flowers, and bees. Pick up a delicious dinner and dessert for your Valentine. Grab jewelry for a friend and bath salts for yourself, and show your love for the planet with fill and refill. Knapp Harvest, your indoor farmers market, open 7 days a week.
You are an electric vehicle. Electricity powers your heart. Want to feel your heartbeat faster? Drive an electric car, where the loudest sound is the beat of your electric heart. This is the new Nissan.
Maui Jim sunglasses were born on the beaches of Hawaii, designed to respond to the bright sun and harsh glare of the islands, all while enhancing the view. After 30 years, we're still independently owned, and the free-thinking Hawaiian spirit that first inspired us is still a part of everything we do. Our Polarized Plus 2 lenses not only protect eyes from harmful rays, they also make colors more vivid and contrast crisper. Try on a pair and see for yourself. The view's better from here.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Carrots Jewelers, creating heirlooms for over 50 years.
All right, I want to give you one more last look at the weather before it changes quite a bit today. So right now, we're seeing pretty balmy temperatures for this time of the day. We're already in the mid-20s, even the 30s, depending on where you are in the valley. We're about 8 minutes away from the lifts opening at Vail, and then 9 o'clock is when they'll open over at Beaver Creek. Here's a live look at Lion's Head. You can see the gondolas moving, but just not quite getting the people on there yet. That'll happen in just a few minutes, but a lot of people walking in the slopes. We just saw a live look of the Gondola 1 lift line in Vail Village that Ashley showed us. So it is a holiday today. Happy President's Day, everybody. Hopefully you've got the day off. A lot of us are working. Many people have the whole week off. A lot of the schools, Eagle County included, have this week off. But here's what's going to be happening today. So kind of some cloud cover starting to build. Ashley was showing us the skies earlier. We would probably want to go with a lighter lens because of the flat light conditions that we're going to see out there. Now, the wind is going to be picking up later on today. It'll be west-southwest, 10 to 15 miles per hour, with gusts as high as 25. Chance of precipitation later this afternoon, mostly after about 4 or 5 p.m., is 60%. And then total daytime accumulation, not much out of this today. What's going to happen is on your Tuesday, snow showers are going to be happening. We'll have a high into the 20s. And then we'll see that wind still stick with us tomorrow. And chance of precip is 80%. and we could maybe get 1 to 3 tonight, 1 to 3 tomorrow, 2 to 4 Tuesday night, more on Wednesday. So here's what Open Snow is predicting: maybe 6 on Tuesday, and then 9 throughout your Wednesday, and that's at Beaver Creek, and then 5 and 8 over at Vail. So it's going to be coming through, and it's going to be lasting all the way through. Probably about Thursday night is the first time we'll see those clouds start to part, and maybe by Friday we'll see a little break of it, and then maybe even another chance of some snowstorms later on Friday. So this is good news. I know you love the sunshine and the blue skies, but we really could use this new snow. So we're excited that this storm cycle is coming on through, and it's great for our mountains as well, because we still have plenty of ski season left, and we need a little bit more of that natural snow. We do have 97% of Vail open, and then 98% of Beaver Creek open. Pay attention to the crawl, the bottom of your screen. This is what's been groomed on Vail Mountain. And over at Beaver Creek, a couple of my selections. We've got a lot over in Basher Gulch, like I mentioned, Gunder's, Grubstake, Sawbuck, and then Cresta and Little Brave in Arrowhead. But on main Beaver Creek Mountain, hey, maybe you want to take a little, Centennial. We've got 1876. Those are just right off the main. I love a Harrier when it's groomed. That's a good one to do as well. Redtail, that'll get you down to the Larkspur Bowl area. And then since it is President's Day, we have President Ford's Lower groomed for you today over at the Beeve as well. But let's bring it outside and see where Ashley is now. She was just down by Gandhi 1, and now you found yourself a little fire pit.
Well, I'm not that you need the fire because it is so warm right now, but Trisha is getting a little busy over there, so I needed like a minute. I just needed a minute.
Yeah.
And what's great though is that because it is so busy, you can still, you might think that you don't have these serene moments that are available to you, but they're still around. You just kind of have to seek them out. But right next to Gore Creek, I mean, it's just such a beautiful place to take it all in. This is right where it's kind of like the front row seat to the Summer GoPro Mountain Games. Next weekend we have the Winter Mountain Games that are coming up, and this is just it's just such a beautiful spot to maybe grab your coffee and come and kind of kick back and relax. And one of the books that I've been reading recently is the new release by Lindsay Vaughn. You probably saw her announcing for NBC during the Olympics, and she's actually a 2-time author. So a couple years ago, actually when I very first moved to town in 2016, she released her first book. It's called Strong is the New Beautiful. And she kind of goes through like her workout routine and things that helped to make her an Olympic champion, right? And Trisha, something that I thought was really interesting as part of this book is, you have all these beautiful glossy photos of Lindsay actually like taking you through the exercises. And guess where those photos were shot? Do you know?
Oh, I do know, because I got that book in my drawer over at my desk. Yes, over at the Midterm Fitness Center.
Yes. And so, I think, especially after the Olympics and watching these amazing athletes, I think we're all like a little bit more inspired to, maybe just have better mobility. Maybe we want to be like Meredith and tackle the challenge. And one of the really most prestigious, beautiful places that you can go to do that is the Midterm Fitness Center. And I mean, if it's good enough for Lindsay Vaughn, I'm just saying, right? Like, it's pretty top notch. So, I know that Ty had the chance to go over and check it out for himself. So I feel like let's just all kind of take a minute and get inspired.
Hey everyone, Ty Diaz here at 1000 Malloy Park Road in Minturn. This is the location of the Minturn Fitness Center. Here to tell us more about where we are, Kevin Roop, how are you?
Hello. Well, thanks for coming over, Ty. This is awesome. Give us the opportunity to tell you a little bit about the Midterm Fitness Center. We are a nonprofit fitness center. It's a partnership between the town of Minturn and Ski Club Vail. So we serve the community. We serve the whole Vail Valley, not just Minturn. So anybody can be a member here. We have people from all the country that are members, but then we also have the athletes from Ski Club that train here, and then we have athletes, high-end athletes from all over the world that come in here and train.
The equipment here, the top of the line, this place certainly looks like a world-class community fitness center or gym. And tell us about some of the features that are here. These stations are looking fantastic.
Well, we have all kinds of bikes. We have our spin bikes, we have Peloton, and also in the back we have a really nice cycling room with the Wahoo Smart Trainers. We have for our equipment, for machines, we have the Kaiser machines, all run on compressors. What is nice about this is the air compressor, we have constant force working against us.
Wow.
A little bit different than your regular weight machines. Then we have top of the line Kaiser free weight equipment. Anything you need, battle ropes, all kinds of cardio. You can see tons of treadmills, just a little bit of everything. So we got everything here.
One of the first features just making our way out here is just taking in all of nature and all of these views, and we're working out smack dab in the middle of all of this. How long has the Minturn Fitness Center been here?
We've been here about 8 years. So as I said, it was a partnership between the town of Minturn and Ski Club. We've got the academy over here where all the kids go to school, and they come over here and work out. They work out all summer. But also, right out the door, we have great Nordic trails and hiking trails in the summer. So if you want to get a workout in and then be outside, it's real easy.
Tell us about the membership program.
Okay, we have some of the least expensive memberships in the valley. Also, our personal training rates are very inexpensive.
Also looking at this location, it's one of those things where we want to know the hours of getting into a gym. And what are the hours?
Well, our hours now are from 5 in the morning till 9 at night, Monday through Friday. And on the weekends, we're open from 8:30 in the morning till 11:30 in the morning. As we move to a key fob system, those will probably expand, making it a lot easier for access here.
The views are fantastic. This is the Minturn Fitness Center, and as you're looking around, so much nature. You would think that's a little out of the way, but when you get here, it's a nice piece of workout paradise, honestly.
Exactly.
That is 1000 Malloy Park Road in Minturn. It is the Minturn Fitness Center. We thank you very much for having us.
Thanks, Todd.
Hey, you should stop by and take a look around. Treat your dog to delicious, nutritious dog food. Specialty items and high-quality gear for dogs who love to get outside and play. Do-it-yourself dog washing and grooming services now available. Mountain Canine, the dog-friendliest shop in the Vail Valley.
Look your best with fashions from the outlets at Silverthorne. Mountains of brands to suit your style with savings up to 70% off every day. Don't forget to pick up a VIP savings card from the Colorado Welcome Center for even more discounts. Become an Elite Rewards member and earn amazing gifts. Outlets at Silverthorne, located 30 minutes east of Vail, exit 205 on I-70.
Winter is coming, and you can enjoy every minute with Outside Plus, your membership to the outdoors. Whether you're exploring the backcountry or your local trails, Outside Plus has you covered. With expert advice on gear, product discounts, premium access to Outside TV and the Gaia GPS app, and inspiring content delivered from the most respected names in the outdoors. Become an Outside Plus member today to get free tickets and VIP access to this year's Warren Miller film. Join at warrenmiller.com/Outside Plus.
Well, happy President's Day, everybody. We're about ready to wrap up today's edition of Vail Valley Live. Let's bring in Ashley, who's been standing by over at Vail Village all morning long. Lift line's kind of long. You know, it is a holiday weekend. And Ashley, we got a little bit of chat. Paul Richards is saying hello. Good morning, everyone at VVL. I'm back in the UK. You know, it's funny, Paul, I was just thinking about 2 days ago, I was like, we haven't heard from Paul Richards. Like, maybe he just stayed at Daytona and likes Florida so much he just didn't go back. But okay, good to know he's safe. And then Rodney is saying, sadly, the snow chances are way down during my trip beginning on Sunday. Do I need to apply for a refund? No. You know what, Rodney, this could be a good time to come because you're going to get all the fresh snow and then the benefits of that once you arrive on Sunday. So I think that's a good thing. Yeah.
Oh yeah, get the good snow and then the less crowds too, Rodney. And also, oh Paul, I'm so glad you're saying good morning. It was such a pleasure to have you on the show. That really it made my whole day to actually have you on the show. And Trisha, I wanted to kind of close out with some presidential trivia of my own, if you're okay with that.
Okay, great. What'd you find?
Okay, so behind me is Betteridge, right?
Yes.
And they have been in business since 1897. So they have exquisite jewelry, beautiful watches, like amazing customer service. So I was like, well, who was president when Betteridge opened their doors? Well, apparently in 1897 there were two presidents, Grover Cleveland, who we talked about before, and then also William McKinley. But apparently, so first of all, William McKinley, he's my height, he's 5'7", and he was assassinated by gunshot.
Oh, geez.
I haven't been brushed. I know I haven't brushed up on my, assassination attempts when it comes to presidents. But yeah, William McKinley, apparently he would have been president.
Oh, okay.
When Betteridge.
Wow. Yeah, I know. That's crazy. Crazy. Yes. Well, and we wanted to say happy President's Day to everybody. If you got the day off, go and enjoy it. If not, hey, hunker down. It's a regular Monday for everybody else, but thanks for being a part of our show. Oh, we've got to say a happy birthday to Rachel LaDawn, who's one of our
Happy
producers.
birthday, Rachel.
So she's not working
Yes.
today. She has the day off, but if she tunes in later on demand, she can see our little birthday wish
birthday,
to
Rachel.
Yeah, Meredith says it too. Okay. All right.
We
Thanks
love you, Rach. Hardest working girl, man.
Yeah,
She's
hardest
so
working
great.
girl. Hardest working girl in show business. All right. Well, thank you for joining us today, and we will see you tomorrow live at 7:30 a.m.